Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we are sharing our thoughts about Cam Newton's comments about cheating.
Check out this video, y'all.
How long are we talking about? As long as I've been with Jazz, Jazz has not been the only person that I've had sex with.
Blair.
Yes.
Can you read to us the comments Jazzy had to say to us after we were all like, what?
Yes. She said, why not just be single if you're going to cheat? I feel you. However, men just be wanting to F. Once they do that, they're back to temporarily thinking straight. It's real ghetto out here. I get it. I don't blame y'all for wanting to be single. But if you spend enough time talking to men about this topic, you'll see that it's not as shocking as it may seem. She also said, child, here come the just checking on you DMs. I am fine. Trust me, I know who and what my ninja is. Ain't no secrets or surprises. He can talk to me about anything.
Hold on. Why are you coming at me for? Like, why all of a sudden it's a lesson about men? You know, sometimes men just want to F. The reason why everybody had a reaction to this is because Jazzy is a content creator that like blew up pretty fast on social media. And when I say fast, not like a one hit wonder. She's been around for a while. She's basically known for making videos, making skits, and she's like, hey, besties. And she's usually giving some type of skit or some type of advice about some type of form of women empowerment, which is all good, right? So now the women are basically coming to her saying, like, are you okay? Are you good? Because it seems like you're not practicing what, like, you're preaching. And I'm like, of course not. Because everybody has a price.
Yeah.
Like, what is your thoughts, basically, seeing the clip and seeing, like, her reaction to it, kind of like deflecting in a way? Because this ain't the first time that she had to, like, make a statement. You get what I'm saying?
I just feel like these people know what they've signed up for.
Exactly.
I just feel like Cam Newton lives in a world to where Cam Newton can do what he wants. And Jazzy is in a world to where Cam Newton can do what he wants.
Yes.
So the fact of the matter is, even when, because honestly, I didn't know, I wasn't privy to Jazzy's presence on the internet until she was pregnant doing like a comedian set or whatever like that, doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Talking about how she was the nth number baby mama and was saying that, you know, you would do it too, like if your man had a check or if you had a price or whatever the case may be. So, I mean, that was when I was introduced to her. So for this to come out, I'm just like, yeah, sound about right.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do I agree with it? Is that something that I would be cool with? And I think I heard during the clip he was saying like, yeah, she'll console me after I cheat, and then she'll ask me what she can do better as far as so I don't cheat the next time. Cam lives in a world to where he doesn't have to take accountability for his wrongdoings.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks to number one, I mean, him being a sports star. A lot of people, you're going to have yes men around you, and he's got the ultimate yes woman at his side. So
yeah. But I don't want to make it a right or wrong thing, right? I just want to make it a Cam thing, to like your point, right?
Okay.
Without the money, right? Let's just start with Cam, right? Cam is 6'5", 240 pounds, right? Played football his whole life, basically. And basically was primed and basically ready to go to the NFL near the end of his college career. So throughout that, before we even get to the NFL, he already had an abundance of like people knowing who he was.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Even though he was on the bench and things like that while Tim Tebow was playing, but when he got to Auburn, he won a national championship. Great player, right? Cam Newton is actually one of my favorite players in the NFL, right? Or well, when he was there, right? So that's before we even get the money there. Now we make him $100 million man, right? And I think like in Cam's world, he really don't understand, as we saw in that interview with Dr. Bryant, like the difference between right and wrong when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Everybody have to, or at least everyone that he came across with, kind of got to go by Cam rules, right? And the thing about it is, hey, I have Chris rules, as in me, right? But I'm not $100 million man. I'm not 6'5". I'm 6'1". You get what I'm saying? And I'm not famous, and I'm not, you know, I'm not Super Cam, you know, because they call him Super Cam because he do the little Superman thing and things like that.
Okay.
I can't jump in the air as high as he can. I can't run as fast as he can. So I think everybody should relax on Jazzy. of basically calling her a hypocrite for basically her old videos and basically what she would do and what basically no man go run her and things like that.
So just catch me up to speed.
Yeah.
So she had a strong presence about what she would and would not accept in a relationship before. Is that what she was saying before the baby? That's comedy thing.
That's one part, but a lot of things is like skits. So like she using like skits to get like she's not like she's not the opposite of red pill for women. She's not that, right?
Okay.
She's not like the Andrew Tate of women and things like that.
Okay.
But she's like what you see online of like, basically respect yourself, ladies, leave him, ladies, but using it in a skit way.
In skit format.
You get what I'm saying?
Got
So
you.
people are basically bringing up those old skits as in like, Jazzy, respect yourself, lady. Leave that man, lady. But I'm like, a lot of us haven't come across $100 million man. And as beautiful as Jazzy is, and she is, unfortunately, in this relationship, Cam is the baddie. And when coming from a guy perspective, when a guy gets a baddie, it's a lot of things a guy would do to keep that baddie. But the tables turn when Jazzy got with Cam. And unfortunately, she feels like, hey, I'm going to be the one that's going to change this $100 million man.
Okay.
And guess what? Even if I don't change this $100 man, hopefully he can change my life in some way. You get what I'm saying? Because he's a $100 million man.
Sound like it.
And Cam is basically in the video. He said, "Hey, look," and that's the thing about it. When you have that much money, right, and just fame in general, he's just too honest. Usually, if you cheat on your man or cheat on your woman, things like that, you keep that in house. You get what I'm saying? Cam got over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and this went across the world.
Right.
And he could just confidently say, "Oh yeah, since I've been with Jazzy ain't the only person I slept with," and not blink.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He could talk to Dr. Bryant and basically talk about how he want more babies, and not
Wherever they may come from.
wherever they may come from.
That was wild.
You get what I'm saying?
That was wild.
And we saw an interview years ago. I don't know if Blair remember this, but when Jazzy was first talking about Cam, about some sexual preferences he may like that she's not a fan of.
Okay.
And things like that. And she does it anyway.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's Cam Newton. And she said at night she rub his back and basically, submit to your man. And basically like it's a total different.
That's a different type of submission. But okay.
Basically serve your man. And
Okay.
I could get it if you $100 million baddie, as I would describe Cam once she entered to that snow globe world of Cam Newton. So that's why I'm like, I think everybody should have at least a little understanding from Jazzy in a way, because it's easy to say what we would do, but many of us would never find ourselves in that situation.
See, for me, like, no, I don't have understanding. I don't need to. I don't need to understand that you like craziness.
Wait, okay,
Like,
okay.
I don't need to empathize with that. If that's what you choose to do with your life and you're okay with being with somebody who is going to cheat on you, talk about it publicly, be in a relationship with you and say that they don't care where the next baby they have come from.
Wherever they may come from.
I don't got to understand that, Okay, that's y'all. That's how y'all's life and y'all's world works. But that's not something I'm going to sit up here and understand and really see where she's coming from. No. But I will say her point about men, some women have this point about men to where it's like, oh, like all men are going to cheat anyway. So you kind of have to deal with it. And hold on, let me look back to her actual post because I don't want to misspeak on what she said.
Okay, yeah. We don't want to say what she didn't say.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Let me go back.
Uh-huh.
So when she said men just be wanting to F, once they do that, they're back to temporarily thinking straight. I think, like we all have heard about like post-nut clarity that, is something that exists. However, if you're in a relationship, it's up to you if you decide that you want to partake in the fact that my man's going to lose his mind every couple of weeks or months or however often it is.
Oh, days.
And then and then come back to me talking about he's thinking straight. Like, no, you're making choices that you want to be doing whatever you want to do, regardless of me and how it affects me.
Yeah.
Also, by the fact that she like consoles him about him cheating and all that type of stuff, she's not expressing her thoughts or her concerns or her feelings about getting cheated on. It's like the saying of people being like, oh yeah, I'm just really happy to be here. She's just really happy to be here. So yeah, but she says it's ghetto out here. I get it. I don't blame y'all for wanting to be single. She was like, if you talk to men about this topic, you'll see that it's not as shocking as it may seem.
No. You talking to Cam. That's different.
Yeah,
okay?
but the thing is, like, I'll give her this. That,
Help me.
it's real ghetto out in the dating streets. Like, people are running amok and people don't have morals. Like, yeah. I mean, well, I'm just saying, those aren't my morals. And people do whatever they want to do. And if you want to partake in somebody who shares the same morals as you, sounds like you and Cam share the same morals.
Yeah,
So.
but Jazzy, don't turn this into a lesson for us now. Don't turn it to the, like, you know, because people, like, the first thing she said, why not just be single if you're going to cheat? You know, basically she asked that question as if someone asked her, she put it mockingly and things like that. And then she basically made it seem like, well, if you actually talk to men, I'm like, well, okay, wait a minute. Why are you, like, coming at me for? If you talk to men, you will see that only thing they got to do is just do this, and then they good.
But what about self-control? Like, is that not a thing?
I don't need self-control. I got 100 million. And
you have a Jazzy. He doesn't need self-control.
But oh man, this gonna sound so bad because I don't want to say this, but I gotta say it because I already started. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, because at the end of the day, Jazzy is my sister from another mister.
Is she?
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
She's my sister from another mister. But the thing about it is, everyone thinks they special until the other person proves that you're not. Everyone thinks, like, you know what? I'm gonna be the one. Until you realize you're like the other ones. You get what I'm saying? And with Cam, he just have too many options. And this is not something to give him sympathy for. But what do you think you're going to do coming from your normal world, right? Inserting yourself into his world. He never knew. He don't know what it's like to long suffer with a partner.
Yeah.
He don't have to, right? Just off the strength of him alone and things like that. He's a handsome guy. You get what I'm saying? And then put money on him. And then put fame on him. But
I think that goes back to the conversation. I thought the conversation with Dr. Bryant was really interesting because you can have all those things, but a person who actually has, like, high morals and, like, about themselves and about how they want to navigate the world and themselves, that means nothing.
Yeah,
you know?
I understand that, but they're coming from two different worlds.
Yeah.
Though. Like, Dr. Bryant is coming from the real world to where we live in, or maybe, like, the world that basically all of us operate in, right? Cam doesn't operate by our rules.
Exactly.
So
this is what he gets to do.
So this is his reality, as crazy and twisted as that may sound. You get what I'm saying? That's why he can say, like, you know what, I am high functioning. You get what I'm saying? Because to him, he's like, to do what I did, you had to be a high functioning guy. To make it to the levels that I make it to in like success, being one of the best black quarterbacks of all time and things like that, making it to the NFL, playing in the NFL, having success, being MVP, he can look at his accolades and look at his basically like mansions and cars and what he do. I pay all my child
support. But that's not what she meant when she said high functioning. It was character, moral, integrity.
But to him, he's
emotional.
But to him, he's like, I'm all those things. Like, to him, he uses the metric that he used is his success to basically support why he feels like he's that. And he's like, to me, guess what? Only difference with that is, hey, look, I just have baby mamas. Like, when I get tired of them, or when they do something, or when they want to operate in reality instead of my reality, I get a new one.
Yeah.
Because I can. And truth be told, I'll be honest about myself. I don't have to say no as many times as Cam does in his lifetime. You get what I'm saying? Every now and then I walk around with a fly swatter and I hit him away. You get what I'm saying? But I would not be able to at least have an inkling of the no's and the opportunities that people throw themselves with Cam. You get what I'm saying? Or even Nick Cannon at the case, but you know, that's too many kids.
Like,
that's craziness.
Another level.
No. That's
beyond just going away from temptation.
Yeah.
It's an actual act of, this is what I want for my life.
Yeah.
And
the thing about it is, it's a boys club thing. They see it's a monkey see, monkey do type of thing. To where it's like, oh, okay, Nick Cannon's doing this. Oh, okay, he's taking care of his kids, or at least he's saying he's taking care of his kids. Then guess what? I want as many kids as possible, because however it may come. Because to him, he's like, I'm a good father because I have the support resources to make sure that all my kids are taken care of. And if I was to say that I want as many kids as possible, I know I can't take care of 10 kids.
Yeah.
It's just a different reality.
And it's a difference in values. I mean,
Yeah.
if you value spending time with your children, you're not going to have children in all parts of the country.
Mm-hmm.
But if you value the fact that you can provide financially, then yeah, that's all that matters to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is, it's not like Cam doesn't come from a family the way he didn't see a mom and dad in the house. He have still both his parents who've been married and things like that. But at the end of the day, they did not have to have the same temptation as Cam does every day. And Cam's like, I can make my world. I don't have to live in y'all world.
But also, I don't want to talk bad about his parents, but I don't know what his upbringing was like. Even if his parents are together, that doesn't necessarily mean that it was a loving, faithful household.
Yes and no.
So I'm just saying, it's a lot of things that can play into why he thinks the way he thinks and moves the way he does. It's not only that.
I think it is money. I think we all think how we would act in front of temptation until the real temptation shows.
I'm not disagreeing. I think that's a huge part,
yes.
But I don't want to negate the fact that he might have grown up seeing women taking a lot from men and thinking that that's the norm.
Possibly.
That's a huge thing too. And people and guys without money see that and think that's how they need to operate. You know, he's just able to do it at a larger scale because he can.
Hey, listen, the guys without the money who think like women want their money and stuff like that, stop using these other people's experiences to justify why you don't trust women. Women ain't do nothing to y'all.
Yeah.
Women ain't after y'all.
You ain't got no gold to dig for.
Exactly. so like relax, okay? Like she don't want you. But with Cam, that's why with Cam, he can say something as simple as, I can change a woman.
Yeah.
And to us and Dr. Brian, it can be like, no, you can't.
Yeah, only if she wants to.
And Cam is like, I've done it.
Yeah.
like, so they both speaking their truth.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like Dr. Brian's speaking their truth. But I'm just saying, like, Cam is like, you can't tell me what I can't do because I've done it.
Yeah.
I got someone in the house right now.
And this is the world that he's created for himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like.
And the people that have decided to participate in it.
Yeah. And I just want people to lay off of our sister from another mister. I don't think Blake will
Why?
claim her.
Why lay off?
I want them to lay off of Jazzy, man.
What are they? I'm just saying. Okay, let me look at some of the comments.
No. We ain't got time for that. But I'm just saying, because my thing is, of course, she said everything she was going to say when she didn't have $100 million on the table in front of her face.
Okay.
Like, to be with Cam, it's not only that he's rich, he's a handsome-looking guy, right? And he's probably funny. He probably got a lot of personality. He showed it on the field. But it's one thing to
that don't mean nothing to me or Dr. Brian.
But at the same time, Blair, I'm not $100 million guy. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand that. And I'm like, hey, Jazzy was saying all these things when she wasn't with Cam. And I'm sure she could say, I've been with other rich guys before. I know how to. But I'm like, it's very different when it's in your face and it's 6'5" and it's 240 and he got a great smile. He got a great personality. He's funny. Oh, he's a good father from what I see. Oh, and look, we also got to include the little lies that Cam may have told her. You know what? I'm good. I slowed down and things like that. But then once you in that world, you don't want to get out. You don't want to get out of not paying your bills. You don't want to get out of just like an easy life. So what are you willing to basically exchange for that easy life that you calling yourself? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I'm like, hey, just let's lay off. We knew what she said while she was making those skits, sitting in the car, giving us advice of how to handle these brothers out here in the street and things like that. But temptation came and she answered the call. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, I'll say lay off in the sense that she is lost.
What?
And never to be found again. So, yeah, don't waste your time.
Wow.
Leave her alone. Let her enjoy her life how she wants to.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Anything else, Blair?
That's all I got.
Listen here. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know what y'all think. And let me know your price. You get what I'm saying? Like what would you trade in and what is the price? Some people will trade in their morals for a easy life and things like that. If you're honest enough, if you will come in the comments and basically, I won't trade in nothing for any price, you can keep the comment.
Oh, I want to respond to that.
Okay, go ahead.
Peace is of utmost importance to me.
Peace.
If I have to worry about my health because you're sleeping around with other people,
I'm gonna use a condom.
Because he's over here having babies wherever they may come from. And I'm over here, you're not. I'm going to have to rub your back and feed you food and all this type of stuff while you mistreat me. Mm-hmm. And I'm feeling broken down and, discouraged, and you're not willing to to me, marriage is important, and you're not willing to marry me. You're willing to have babies with me, but you don't want to make a lifetime commitment to me because of you wanting to live your life in the selfish way that you want to live your life. That's not peace to me. That's not peaceful.
Okay,
that's stressful.
Fair. That's fair.
So to me, if he's 200 something pounds, 6 something or whatever, and football player, handsome as he may be, funny hats and all, like, I'm sorry. I'm not trading my peace for a good looking person. No.
Listen, some people would trade that in for them not just for them not to work their job every day.
It also depends on what you are. I mean, if you have something going for yourself, you don't necessarily feel the need to be saved by somebody.
I understand.
And to be plucked out of obscurity from somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she
was nowhere near that. So
I'm not saying that she was, but I'm just saying that if you really have like an interest in a career and a calling on your life, then that person cannot pluck you out of what your destiny and what your road is for yourself. You know?
I mean, what is she supposed to do? That is her baby father now. And
I'm not saying at this point. I'm saying she got pregnant. She wanted to. She wants this life.
Yeah. So it's like, and my thing is,
but I'm just asking the question for me.
Okay.
I'm not trading my peace.
You're not trading in your peace.
Yeah.
So peace is very important to you.
Yes.
For some people can operate in chaos.
Yeah, they
you know
can.
what I'm saying?
They can.
And for her, she wasn't like someone that he had to pluck out of things like that. But the thing about it, she was a big enough social media star that she was even had the opportunity to run across Cam Newton.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So she was in those rooms, but it's just like, hey, man. And listen, the funny thing about it is I see all these comments talking about all the things Jazzy do for him, talking about like she like comforts him, she rub his back, and she submits to him, and he's still going to do whatever he want to do because you're in Cam's world.
Yeah.
Like it just is what it is. So Cam feel like the life that I give you, the least you could do is let me at least sample her.
And she has agreed to the terms and
yes,
conditions.
she has. So get off her back, guys, okay? She's still our sister.
Let her go. She don't want to be saved.
She's still our sister, even though she's lost a little bit, okay? Anything else?
No, that's it.
Y'all be good.
Bye.